welcome back to a new episode of Canto Be Like, a Cantonese and English bilingual podcast helping you to learn Cantonese and Hong Kong culture. I'm your host, Venus. Thanks for tuning in to another free episode of Canto Be Like. Before we start, I would like to point your attention to our paid premium content, Hong Kong Dispatch, where you can subscribe via Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or if you are on other podcast platform, you can subscribe via Buzzsprout. In Hong Kong Dispatch, we will go even deeper into exploring the culture of Hong Kong and the language of Cantonese, and there will be extra bonus episodes for you to listen to every month. So if that sounds right up your alley, do hit the subscribe button for $6 per month. And did I mention you will also get the full archive of Hong Kong Dispatch once you subscribe? So don't look further if you want to hone your Cantonese skills and get to know Hong Kong culture even better. It's only for the price of a boba. It's been a while since I last talked to you guys, and I miss it a lot. Honestly, I miss it a lot, and I hope you have been having a great start to 2026 and had a good Christmas and New Year celebration. So a late happy New Year, happy holidays, and Merry Christmas to everyone out there. Stay warm, and yeah, so this episode is going to be about New Year resolutions and New Year in general, like setting goals and talk to people about your plan for the upcoming year. And yeah, I think it will be interesting and relevant at this time of the year. And I'm also a person that's very retrospective, and I think about New Year a lot. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started and learn some Cantonese. Oh my god, I was just listening to the playback of the intro, and there's this lady laughing hysterically in the street right now. I don't know how, I don't know why, but she's like laughing, and she's like, yeah, she's in the street. So I do apologize if you hear some weird noises, and I'm recovering from a cold, so I do sound a bit weird with my blocked nose, and I hope that's okay with you. But yeah, now we're going to switch to Cantonese. 咁好開心又可以同大家做呢個 Canto Be Like 節目啦。咁我今日就想同大家講 New Year Resolution。咁即係新年願望啦，如果中文可能叫，但係又同個 resolution 唔係好一樣，因為願望 is like a wish and resolution it's like something you want to do. It's more like certain. 即係 resolution 聽落好似 firm 啲啦 ，firm is like confirm， 但係我哋會用嚟講係一個好確認、好 firm 嘅一件事，就係你確定咗會做㗎啦，係啦，或者係咯。咁我自己呢，我其實都係一個幾有儀式感嘅人嚟嘅。儀式感 is like a sense of ritual， 即係我會好想喺一個節點、一個時間點去做某啲事情，所以我係會每年新年或者去過完聖誕嗰幾日呢，我係會開始諗，下一年究竟我想我下一年係點呢？咁好多人可能如果 Christmas 或者新年出嚟聚會都會問咁你新一年嘅新願望係點啊？新一年新的我咁樣，你會想點呢？咁都係一個喺唔同文化大家會去講嘅一件事啦。咁所以我就想今日教下大家究竟可以去點講，或者其實冇啊 brainstorm 下有啲咩嘅新年願望咁樣咯。咁你又好歡迎你可以同我講翻你有咩願望啦，你想點達成啦。咁你 Instagram DM 我又得啦。咁個 handle 係 Learn with Venus 啦。咁你一個 show note 都會揾到我個 IG 即係我哋香港叫 Instagram 嘅一個講法，就係 IG 啦。咁你會揾到我 IG 啦 show note， 或者你可以 email 我啦 whatsoever 啦。如果你想同我講你嘅新年願望，我自己今年呢， 其實就做咗一樣新嘅嘗試啦。因為好多時咧，新年願望就可能係喺你自己個腦入邊嘅啫嘛，即係可能有啲好 vague、好含糊嘅一啲想法啦、一啲 idea 啦。咁我今年咧就想去將佢視像化，將佢 visualize 視像化 visualize 圖示化。咁我做咗啲咩咧？就係我 make 咗一個 vision board。係咪聽落好 Pinterest 啊？我都覺得呢樣嘢其實係好 Western 嘅一樣嘢啦，即係喺都唔係嘅。我以前細個睇日本嗰啲手帳啊，即係手帳即係 journaling 嗰啲 tip 咧，都會有好多人整 vision board 啦。但係我 vision board 真係冇一個中文字，我覺得。咁我整咗個 vision board 嘅，咁我將佢整咗做我個電腦 wallpaper 啦。咁我今日就可能首先同大家講下我究竟我心路歷程啦，即係我點樣去整呢個 board 啦，我想做啲咩啦，同埋我覺得會點樣幫到我喺呢一年可能做到或者做多啲我想做嘅嘢咁樣咯。咁我首先可能同大家講下我個 vision board 我係點整㗎啦。咁好快啫，可能1-2分鐘講一講。就係我其實呢，就大概我都知自己可能都好多嘢想做啊，或者想試嘅，所以我知我其實要擺好咗張圖。咁我就喺 Canva 度呢揾咗個 template， 大概係可能可以俾我擺到15-16張、15到20張相咁樣啦。跟住之後佢係一個 collage 嚟嘅，咁可能你可以將佢諗做好似 Polaroid 相咁樣。我喺個 mon 度貼咗16張相，咁我又有16件我想達成嘅事啦。我整咗一個咁嘅 template 啦，咁我就去 ChatGPT 度同佢講我有4個 slot， 我想擺少少金句啦，即係 quote 啦，就係可能係代表唔同嘅一啲諗法啦。咁我淨係可以同佢講我擺咗咩 quote， 同埋我分咗大概3個 category 係我spiritually 啦，或者 intellectually 啦想做嘅嘢啦，hobby wise 想做嘅嘢啦，同埋可能我身體啊或者我lifestyle 想做嘅嘢啦，同埋我想去嘅地方，大概3-4個咁嘅 category 咯。咁我就整咗一個咁樣嘅 board 啦。咁 vision board 嘅 ethos 咧，或者佢個中心思想啦，或者佢想達成嘅一件事咧，就係你不停咁樣見到呢啲 cue 啦。咁你呢啲 cue 啦，唔係 cue，即係呢啲提示啦。咁你就可以提醒自己你今年嘅 focus 係咩咯，即係 it's like a grounding technique, you know, like if you keep seeing something in your surrounding, it makes you more easy to believe in it, so to speak. 咁大概係一個咁嘅 idea 啦。咁我接下來就可以同大家慢慢分享究竟我今年嘅目標同埋我一啲想達到嘅 mentality 係點。首先同大家講下一啲我 lifestyle 我想做嘅3件事啦。第一樣呢，就係stay healthy 啦。咁其實我出嚟做嘢之後呢，大概有1-2-3年啦。咁我係重咗好多咯，即係我肥咗好多咯，所以我想減肥啦。咁好多人會講 I want to go on a diet or like I want to get in shape。咁喺中文大概籠統嚟講就係我想減肥啦，I want to lose weight。咁 I want to get in shape 咧，就係我想我身材好啲啦，即係又冇話 in shape 嘅喎，多數我哋都係講身材好啲啦。同埋我仲 what else did I just mention? I have a very bad memory today because of my cold。好啦，講住咁多先啦，即係我想減肥，我想我身材好啲，我想瘦啲，I want to get thinner。我想健康啲， I want to be healthier。我想我體能好啲， I want my physique to be better, I want my endurance to be better, etc etc。 咁我哋多數話，咁我可能會想多啲去 gym 啦，咁我想去多啲去健身室啦， gym 係健身室啦，但係大多數人都叫佢做 gym 啦。咁我自己就想有一個恆常啲嘅 gym routine 啦，即係一個恆常即係 regular 啦，可能每日 都去，或者可能冇咁多啦，可能一個禮拜都去3-4次咁樣啦，咁去提升翻我嘅體能，同埋令到我健康啲啦。咁我唔一定話係想瘦好多啊，或者我就係I have this bikini body by June， 咁我唔係想咁啦，因為我覺得好虛無縹緲啊。即係你如果其實就係一個goal係你想達到一個你個身材係咁樣呢，好，我自己覺得我去到mid-20s， 我唔係再追求話我有一個好 hot 嘅 body 咯，我想健康同埋開心多啲。咁好啦，呢個第一樣啦，就係 stay healthy 啦。咁我擺咗一個女仔做緊運動嘅圖喺度啦。咁第二樣呢，就係其實都幾搞笑，因為我今年25歲啦，咁我其實仲未有車牌嘅。車牌即係 driver's license 啦，我唔識揸車嘅。咁喺香港其實係好常見一樣嘢啦，因為你住喺大城市入邊，冇一個必要去揸車嘛，即係唔似喺美國、英國啊，或者歐洲或者 Australia 或者 I don't know 外國啦，即係一個 rural 啲一個鄉村啲嘅地方，你真係可能要揸車噶嘛，即係人哋可能16歲就學揸車啦，咁我而家25歲我都未識揸車啦。咁我點解想學揸車咧？係因為我有好多朋友嬲我，嬲係咩意思咧？即係they invite me, they tempt me into 去一個 road trip 啦，去揸車嘅自駕遊啦 ，road trip 即係自駕遊啦。咁我要有車牌噶嘛。咁我就諗住考咗個車牌，咁我就可以旅行去多啲地方。Which will bring it to my next point，OK？但係喺下一個 session， 我再講多另外一個 lifestyle 想做嘅嘢啫。先唔好意思，我個鼻好塞，my nose is like really blocked。咁下一件事呢，就係我想去 meet 多啲唔同嘅人啦，即係我去想認識多啲新朋友啦。Which is 其實都係我做呢個 podcast 嘅原因，就係想reach out to 多啲唔同嘅人啦，去識多啲唔同世界各地嘅人嘅 culture 係點啊，或者去將我自己嘅文化介紹俾其他人啊。咁呢個都係我做 podcast 嘅原因。咁我好中意文化交流嘅一個人嚟嘅。我希望我嘅 lifestyle 或者我做嘅嘢會 align with 我呢個 core value 啦，即係你每個人其實都有一 set 自己對自己嚟講好重要嘅嘢啦。咁對於我嚟講嘅好重要一樣嘢就係同人交流或者去認識一啲新嘅事物同埋新嘅文化。咁我就想識多啲新朋友啦，或者都未必一定係從一個唔同嘅文化背景嘅，即係 even 可能香港本地嘅人我都想識多啲咯。即係我想同呢片土地有更多嘅連結咯。So I want more connection with my roots and like with the world basically。咁我都覺得係 open 去認識多啲新嘅人，同埋都會想有多啲時間同我自己一路以嚟嘅兒時玩伴又好，或者我中學同學又好，去多啲見啦。咁佢哋我會發現呢，我 reach out 嗰陣時，佢哋都好開心咯。即係我哋每次出嚟見面，大家都有好多 inspiration， 都會有好開心。咁我覺得 why not 見多啲呢？就係咁咯。所以我3個 lifestyle goal 就係見多啲身邊嘅人啦，識多啲新朋友啦，去考車牌啦，同埋去stay healthy 咯，俾自己更健康。我頭先就講咗啦，我想考車牌係因為想同啲朋友去自駕遊啦。咁我其實咧就擺低咗咧2個我一直好想去嘅旅遊地點喺我個 vision board 度嘅。一個咧係 Scotland 啦，其實我已經去過2-3次啦，但係我真係好中意 Scotland， 因為佢真係佢令我有一種好似去咗 Lord of the Rings 嗰種感覺咯，我覺得好 magical。咁 Scotland 係一直我一個好想去再去嘅地方啦。咁我去咗 Scotland 都會去 UK 啦。咁我有好多屋企人同埋朋友喺英國，所以就一次過可以探晒親啊，又可以去埋旅行。咁我就係一個好想去嘅地方啦，就係 Scotland 啦。咁另外一個我擺咗喺我 vision board 嘅地方就係 Istanbul 啦，伊斯坦布爾啦，土耳其嘅。咁 佢係一個我已經想去咗3-4年嘅一個地方啦。其中一個原因係因為我大學嘅時候有好多土耳其朋友啦，咁佢哋其實真係超級 nice，咁我好中意佢哋啦。咁另外一個原因係因為我大學一班同學佢哋漏話想今年年尾去伊斯坦布爾 train journey， 即係搭 train 由伊斯坦布出發去到波蘭。咁我其實好掛住呢班朋友，因為我哋嗰陣時係好 close 啦。咁但係佢哋好多其實唔係香港人啊，佢哋嚟自五湖四海啦。五湖四海就係 five lake four sea 啦，但係呢個係一個 idiom 嚟嘅，一個四字成語嚟嘅，係形容啲人嚟自唔同地方咁樣啦。咁好少會有一個機會可以再聚到啊，所以我都好珍惜可以同佢哋一齊嘅時間啦。咁可能有車牌就會更加容易去到呢啲咁嘅 trip 咯。咁另外一個呢，就係我一個喺英國嘅好朋友留我去嘅，咁佢就係想去 Dolomite 啦，即係意大利北邊嘅阿爾卑斯山脈度行山。咁你喺呢啲地方呢，你唔識揸車係好 GG 嘅一件事嚟嘅，所以就係 that's why 為咗去旅行我就想考車牌咯。所以呢個係我嘅好大嘅一個動力，which is motivation， 係就係考車牌。同埋另外都成日同我男朋友講話想揸車去旅行咯，因為我哋又想台灣環島遊，我哋想去墾丁啦，我哋又想去新西蘭啦。因為新西蘭你唔揸車其實又好難去到嗰啲景點噶嘛，景點係 like tourist attraction 啦。咁冇咗架車真係唔得咯。同埋如果我之後可能搬出香港去其他地方，有車牌會方便好多。咁係咯，總之好多原因啦，我就想考個車牌啦。咁同埋我屋企有車嘛，咁有車牌咁我可以一齊揸。咁同埋我覺得揸車幾好玩咯，所以各種各樣原因加埋，我就應該今年最大嘅目標就係考車牌。除咗去旅行同埋生活嘅方式之外呢，我其實想今年睇多啲書嘅。咁我不嬲都係一個書蟲嚟噶啦，咁書蟲 is bookworm 啦。咁由細到大都好中意睇書。咁我其實今年開始咗寫一本小說啦。咁我想完成呢本書嘅，我想寫完呢本書，因為佢對我嚟講，其實個人嚟講個意義都幾大咯，所以我想去寫完呢本書啦。咁好多時寫書都需要好多靈感啦，靈感 is inspiration 啦。咁好多時都係會睇其他人點寫啊，或者睇其他人嘅一啲成長背景啦、心路歷程啦，即係佢個 background 啦、佢個 journey 啦，咁去令自己更加明白其實要去點樣 present 翻我自己嘅故事咁樣。係啦，跟住同埋我係好中意 art 嘅一個人啦，咁就想去多啲喺香港或者我去旅行嘅時候會見到嘅一啲 art exhibition 咯，或者可能睇多啲戲啊，或者去 engage 做多啲日常生活美好嘅事咯，而唔係就係專注喺就係返工放工玩手機scroll Instagram 嘅 reels 睇 YouTube shorts 咁樣。我覺得好空洞啊，好 empty 啊！如果淨係生活就係得呢啲咁嘅嘢，咁好多時生活入邊嘅意義要自己製造咯。我估 as cliche as it sound， 咁係我會另外一樣想做嘅嘢咯。咁最後可能同大家分享下我喺我個 vision board 度寫咗嘅 quote 啦。咁第一個 quote 咧係關於寫作嘅 ，is about writing. So all my quotes are in English actually. Our whole vision board is in English. 咁咧呢個 quote 係 Maya Angelou 嘅，係一個作家嚟啦。咁佢就係講咧 ，There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you。咁呢個就係提醒翻我去寫我嘅故仔同埋我嘅小說啦。咁我覺得又係有一個 value 去講我呢個故仔嘅，即係對我 personally 都好，或者對可能一啲 readers 一啲讀者嚟講都好啦。咁另一個我擺咗喺最中間咧，係一個應該係 Plato 柏拉圖，一個希臘嘅哲學家啦 ，Greek philosopher 講嘅， 就係 be kind for everyone you meet is fighting a harder battle。咁就係提醒翻自己唔好咁快去判斷一件事，去話一個人係一個衰人，就係 too fast to judge and maybe be a bit more forgiving to my surroundings 咁樣咯。另外一個 quote 咧係 Eleanor Roosevelt 嘅，就係 The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams。咁我好多嘢想達成啦，其實未必做到嘅，但係 you gotta believe right， 即係你要 you gotta have faith and if you don't even have hope and faith then you're not gonna get there。咁我覺得係好 true 嘅一個 quote 啦。咁最後啦，就係因為其實個 vision board 就係想 encourage 一個 change 啊嘛，咁我就揀咗 Charles Darwin 嘅呢個 quote 啦，就係 It's not the strongest of the species that survives, nor the most intelligent that survives. It's the one that is most adaptable to change。 係啦，咁我就提醒翻自己，其實變化唔可怕咯，即係以不變應萬變呢件事，我覺得係好真。係就係大概係咁咯。最後我突然間醒起有一樣嘢，我已經內化到一個地步啦，即係我 internalize 到一個地步，係我竟然唔記得擺佢喺我個 vision board 度咯，我都係而家先醒起，就係 language learning 啦，好 crazy 啊呢件事，因為其實我識講廣東話、普通話、英文啊，咁呢三樣係我母語或者我已經係 near native 噶啦。咁其實我上年開始呢，我上年做咗一樣好癲嘅嘢，就係我同自己講，我德文我要有朝一日講到好似 native 咁啦。咁 which 我而家仲未做到嘅，因為其實我學 total， 我喺學校嗰陣時學咗2年。跟住之後，我而家學咗年零啦，所以你當 total 可能3-4年咁樣啦。咁我而家其實已經大概可以同一個德國嘅人去傾偈咯。因為我上個月喺一間 cafe 度同一個German couple 啦，咁佢哋係遊客嚟嘅。咁我同佢哋真係有一個 conversation in German 咯。咁係佢哋係明我講咩嘅咯，which 我係超級自豪嘅。咁呢個係我今年一個 continuous 嘅 goal 啦，就係可能我會考我個 C1 German certificate 啦。咁唔代表我係流利或者我已經去達成咗啦。It's just the start of the journey 啦。我唔覺得 C1 係一個結尾啦，我覺得呢個只係一個開始啦。咁我可能會去 embrace 多啲德國嘅文化同埋一啲元素喺我生活入邊啦。咁呢個係啦，已經係我內化咗一件事。咁我亦都開始咗學法文啦，同埋我可能想學挪威文同埋意大利文咯。咁我覺得其實 language learning 係一個好大嘅我個 core identity 啦，同埋一樣我覺得大家都可以去嘗試一件事咯。which 你已經係啦，因為你已經係喺度聽緊我 podcast 去學廣東話啦。咁我覺得 yeah，so I'm clapping for you that you're listening to my podcast in the beginning of this year and trying to improve your Cantonese. So yay！ 係咯，好開心你又係一個想學語言嘅人啦。我覺得學語言嘅人好 resilient 啦，即係好有韌性啦，同埋對呢個世界好有好奇心，有一個 curiosity， 所以係一個好好嘅 is a green flag 咁樣咯，係。So that's it for today, guys. And I didn't stop a lot to explain, and I hope you understood what I was trying to say, and maybe you can pick up a bit expression or vocab here and there to incorporate that to your conversation with friends and family in Cantonese about your New Year resolution. And I hope you have a good January. I will talk to you again, I promise. But I've been sick and it's the holiday and I'm feeling a bit lazy and I'm not most up to date with updating Canto Be Like. So thanks for being a very loyal supporter of the podcast. I love you guys so much and I wish you well for the upcoming week and I will talk to you soon. Cheers, bye bye.